Hello, traders. I hope you've had a wonderful trading week behind you. And today I just wanted to chat a little bit about consistency. And I'm not talking about consistency on a day to day basis, but long term consistency. Okay, that's where the challenge comes because it's easy to be motivated for some days, some weeks, maybe even a couple of months. But do you find yourself burning out after some time? Do you find yourself not doing the things that you said you'll do 6 months ago, a year ago? We're coming to the end of this month, this year. It's already November and then it's December. There are things that you promised yourself, things, goals that you may or may not have had. If you didn't have it, that's another problem in itself. But for those of you who did, are you still doing the things that you said you will do? Okay, so it's not about trying to focus on, hey, the outcome, I wanted to be at this level by this time, but rather, are you still doing the things that you said you'll do? Are you doing the things that winners and champions do on a daily basis? Okay, to be world class, you need to be doing this on a daily basis. Bolt, if he's world class, he's not taking time off. He's training on a daily basis. He's got his regiment. And how his regiment was in January, now that it's November, he probably has improved it and not gone back on it. Have you improved your regiment? Or have you gone back on it? And so, being a trader, you need to be world class, okay? Because it's only around 5% of people who call themselves traders who actually make it. So, what does 5% mean? 5% means world class. If you're in the top 5%ers, which that would then mean that you are world class. So, are you putting in world class work? Do not be surprised if the results don't show then. But nonetheless, I do believe that if you're watching this, you probably are world class and you're doing the things that you're supposed to do on a daily basis. This is my favorite three pairs, well, two pairs and an indice for the week that is to come. And so this is Euro USD, a textbook position. With this position, what I'd like to draw your attention to is just enlarge the screen a little bit. What I'd like to draw your attention to is the fact that we have tapped into the lows there. So, but nonetheless, even though we've tapped into the lows, we have come into an area where price did what? Well, it dropped quite significantly. And how did we get there? Structurally, because here's a 1, 2, and the third touch. So we've got a structural approach there. So what does that then tell us? Well, it's a structural approach to a place where price dropped down significantly. It means that there is a possibility that price will drop down again. What will give me the inkling that price is going to drop down? Well, first of all, we've got the start of what could be a nice little 4-hour rejection. Perhaps if we get another candle there, it can give us a little bit of confirmation. What I like on the daily, if we'll just go there as well, what I like on the daily here is the fact that we have a beautiful full body candle. Okay, we have a full body candle to the area. Why is this a good thing? It means that we don't have a wick to fill. Okay, so if we start dropping down on the 4-hour and we get continuation, it would then give us a higher probability of a position to the downside, perhaps scoop here before we start to push up. We may or may not come into these areas as well. So should price come up and give us another beautiful little daily and then start to drop down, that doesn't change a thing we can still go in with that kind of position. But let's move down to the 15-minute, just so that we can see the kind of position that we can go for should anything materialize right now. With my interpretation of the chart, I'll be very happy to, if we get two little bottoms, two little sweet cute little bottoms there, I will already get into a position. And how that position would look like would be something like this. Two little bottoms on the 15 minute would be good. This would be the type of position that I'd go for. If not, I would take the 3 touch. But what kind of 3 touch would I take? Well, basically the 3 touch that I will take is something like that. So it may look like a 2 touch, but if we go down into the 15 or the 5 minute, we will realize that let me just draw it better, that 2 touch actually has a little 1, 2, 3. So it's a 2 touch with a 3 touch pattern on the inside. Should we get that, I'll definitely take a position there and then see where price takes us. So really good on Euro USD. I wanted to just go a little more in depth on that one. With the DAX, it's something similar. So if you are to, let's just invert it for ease. If you are to look here, it's basically a 2 touch with a 3 touch leading to the second touch. Same thing, same trading plan. Just see how it looks like on the hourly. So maybe let's actually move to the 4 hour so that you can see what's happening here. So as you can see, we've had the structural approach to the double top. Why did I cut through where I cut through? So I cut through right over here, and the reason why I did that is if you were to look on the daily, you will see that it is a wick. Okay, so on the daily it's a wick, and when I say a wick, I mean this is quite a long wick whereby the body is only probably 20% of the wick itself. Yes, these are wicks as well indeed, but the body is 50% plus of the wick, so that gives me a good place. Another school of thought would be just to cater for most touches. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, got this first one, second one, third touch as well, so we can cater for all those touches and take it there as well, which is fine. But anyway, that doesn't change anything where we are. And if we just go to the 4 hour, now that we have the context, we will also see that we've got the scoop. So price came into the position, price came into the double top area first time and failed the second time as well. Okay, so that gives us a clue that we're probably heading to the downside. But how it failed the second time, and this would be more clearer on the hourly, is it failed, or rather moved back down, or gave that double touch after giving a structural approach. Okay, so this is a very beautiful position for this coming week. I am looking forward to see what price does there. And then here is another one. So over here, I won't go into all of the time frames. It's been a longer video than usual. We've got the double top area. We've got this 1, 2, 3 type pattern, of which we did push down from, but then we then extended with another 1, 2, 3. And if you look at the 4 hour, you will see that this is a 4 hour candle, which is a nice move. If you took a position there, you wouldn't have been wrong to take that position. But what we have now is a scoop back into the area. Okay, so if we have this scoop in the area and then price pushes down again, means that this is a very strong quote unquote resistance, is it called? I haven't traded support and resistance for a while. Yeah, it's a resistance, right? Yeah, for a while. So if we push down and have a 2 touch with a 3 touch leading to that, I will be all in. Nonetheless, hoping that you'll have an amazing week ahead, and I'll catch you again next week. Goodbye.